Properties that are vacant, usually because of foreclosure, they're almost impossible to sell. Call for Action has been following a number of zombie properties across western New York and the neighborhoods that are stuck with them. Call for Action's Al Vaughters has an update for us tonight. Al?
Well, Jackie, zombie properties can be a blight on any neighborhood, city or suburb. Neighbors call for action about the properties we're about to show you. One zombie property is coming back to life. The other, well, it's going to take a little longer.
We came in here and just sliding some of this foam to the side. We found an original doorway and this original brickwork that had hand-painted mortar lines in it.
Realtor J.M. Reed showing us some of the surprises uncovered in the renovation of this old house on Linwood Avenue. Until last week, this was a zombie property. Its owner living in California and code violations piling up in housing court.
This was a carriage house.
This was a carriage house?
Yes. Big 3,000 square foot carriage house. Unbelievable.
Joe Daham, an engineer, and his friend Jeff Pokikio, an attorney, have been eyeing this former residence-turned-office building for a year and finally pulled their resources to buy it, a decision that just a few years ago would not have made much sense in Buffalo.
There's been a lot of houses on this street that are also going having renovations done to them, so I think it's a great area, and I think that this is a really promising property.
Originally a house even bigger than the carriage house set where the parking lot is now, but it was destroyed by fire. Joe and Jeff are looking to restore those golden years.
This was Millionaire Row. I think by bringing these back to life, whether they're apartments, houses, or businesses like we have a lot of places, is a great step towards revitalizing Buffalo.
And in the town of Hamburg, neighbors are fighting similar blight. This abandoned house on Glen Willow Drive was foreclosed by the bank and the owners fled. But neighbors took care of it until Fannie Mae, the largest purchaser of bank mortgages in the country, took it over. Dick Conklin even ran an extension cord from his house to keep the sump pump going when the power was shut off.
My son did a lot of mowing of the lawn previous, and the neighbor on the other side, he used to trim the bushes and mow the front. I say I had power for the pump until they locked me out.
Now, the realtor for that Hamburg split level told us she's planning to plant a for sale sign on the property in a few weeks. The owners tell us that carriage house on Linwood Avenue could take about 6 months to a year to once again be someone's home. Al Vaughters, News 4 at 5:30.